how have you created the relationship with the consumers to be able to sell at a very, very high level, overcoming all the objections and all the bad companies out there that obviously have no integrity with homeowners, that's really impacting our industry. So how are you doing that?
So I think you said it yourself. It's about integrity at the end of the day. I think sales is establishing a relationship with somebody, right? And if you're going to go in any type of environment and somebody's going to skip the relationship part and then just try to sell you, you're completely eliminating the human factor from any type of transaction. So I think one of the most important and crucial parts of sales in general, and the most beautiful part about the solar industry, is the connection that you establish with the family. And I think that's about just being extremely transparent. The elephant in the room is that you're at their door, you're bothering their home, you're interrupting whatever the case may be that they're doing. So if you can call that out and just be completely transparent about it and let them know that, listen, I know I'm here at a random time. I know you may not want to be sold something, but hear me out for a sec, because it is a little bit different. It makes people a little bit more open to your message. So one of the biggest things that I like to let homeowners know is, hey, look, Mr. Homeowner, at the end of the day, I know you didn't wake up this morning and say, I'm going to go solar, right? And unfortunately, because so many people knock your door, most people in this area justify paying more for a bill they can't cancel. So let me explain to you why John and Mary down the road went solar with us and what separated our company from the last 30 that have been bothering you on a daily basis. So that's my approach: transparency and just calling out the elephant in the room.
That's huge. I want to go back to what you said, which is really important, is that solar and sales is a very high percentage is mental. So how much do you believe that your success has been mental versus the skills?
I'd say 100%. And I say that because, well, I take that back. I'd say it's about 90%. And I'll tell you why. 90% yes, because I've realized that when I start going through small slumps in my career, it's because my headspace isn't in the right place. It's because I'm not growing as an individual. I'm not growing as a leader. I'm not inspiring myself. I'm not inspiring others. And then the 10% is skill. Because, again, even the most strong mental people in the world, without skill, wouldn't get themselves to where they are at this point in life, right? So I think as long as you're sharpening your axe and at the same time you're making sure that your headspace is clear, you know what you want, and you're leading yourself and being the example for others, it makes the biggest difference in your life and as well the other people that you're trying to lead.
That's big. And you mentioned something really important to me, which is personal development, right? So you mentioned growing yourself and sharpening the axe. How important has been personal development in your career?
So it's been the biggest thing. And I think that's been the hardest part of this journey with SunBright, because I feel like when you finally get presented with that vehicle that's going to take you to the next level in life, it's almost like a mirror you're looking at.
Yeah.
And you're looking at everything that you avoid, everything that you don't put effort into, everything that you don't want to look at, and it's the part of yourself that has to grow, right? So it's almost like you're coming out of this shell. So I think personal development's been the most important part of this career, at least with SunBright it has. I truly believe that when you're really growing the parts of your life that you know you lack in, and when you have somebody like yourself, a leader that sees the greatness in you and sees where you can improve, that's what makes the biggest difference. And again, it's the toughest journey because it's a tough pill to swallow when you're realizing that you're the reason that you're not getting to where you want to be.
Right.
But once you do take that step, that leap of faith, and you listen to the people who care about you most, which are your mentors, I think it's what makes the biggest difference in this career.
Awesome.